So currently I am at the summit and I am near the Kamachali plant, and you are seeing the view of the squash 6 days after the heavy rain, and it flooded at the base of the squash. And even during the time that the vines were twisted, but I think it is for their favor because they have been watered in a much larger scale of watering. You can see that specific squash became so excited that it reaches right away at the summit, and there are plenty of young vines on the side, and it gives allowances for the squash to expand, and that we are excited at. Even before the heavy rain, this particular section has been so heavy, so thick. The bushes has been extending so much, and especially after the heavy rain, and it even extends to that place, and even up to this place right now. You will not be thinking that there is soil down below, but there are still spaces for the squash to fill, especially in that section wherein it remained to be like an empty space. There are blossoms here, and I just harvested some for my pollination activities today. So, as what I have been telling, that to the blossoms that you cannot reach, so leave it to the nature, let it fall on the ground and let it dry, and let it become the fertilizer, natural fertilizers of our squash. So we are expecting that, I hope really, that what we have been doing today, the pollination became so successful. Oh, it's hard to go down. It means that the squash has been growing so steadily, and it gave us so much joy to see the progress of our squash. So much all the more if we're going to see really that the squash has already been giving us what we desired, the fruits. And I think with the gesture that we have just done today, that we are pollinating it, then we are doing all our best for our squash to give us fruit. So I have been noticing that there are plenty of blossoms within, and blossoms that I can reach, but blossoms also that I can't. So I just leave it to the nature. As you can see here, the leaves have been so successive, and there is no room or space. Oh, there is another one. I think this is one being left not pollinated, so I think I need to pollinate this one before leaving. So from today onward, we are not going to leave everything like the squash. If there is a possibility for it to become like a full fruit, then we have to do all our best and exert all our efforts to make it a fruit, and by way of manual pollination or hand pollination, like what we are doing right now, and even before, no, we have been doing this. Okay, here is another one. So this is the last. hope what we are doing is going to become a big help and boast. Okay, and you can see right now that it is very successive, plenty of leaves, and yes, so in here, so we started pollinating here, so we will end here also. And the other part of the squash here, it started to spread through. In fact, it extended its growth up to here. I have not seen blossom so far, but I can see that there is progress of our squash plantation in this particular section. So thank you guys for watching SAS TV official.